Well, hi, Thomas. How are you getting on? Good to see you again.
Same here, Neil. Good to see you. Well, everything's grand here. No complaints, really.
Yeah, hopefully things getting a bit more back to normal over there. And
I wish, but we hope.
fingers crossed. Fingers
our politicians are enjoying their fascism stage still too much.
They haven't totally given it all up yet, but we have to grasp what we can.
Exactly.
Well, we've got an announcement, haven't we?
We do indeed.
A mega announcement. So it's about our Mysterious Earth conference, and I'll let you announce it.
Well, Neil has kindly asked me to be a speaker at the conference, so I'll be in Preston on Halloween Samhain. Obviously, all there. It's a business trip I'm traveling for, and I'll also be in Belfast and other business. So I took the opportunity to hop over to the UK and do the conference, and I'm looking forward to it. It'll be the first conference I've done anywhere, I think, in probably over 3 years. I think the last one I did was Megalithomania with Hugh Newman and JJ, and I think they'll be there in Preston too. I know you will. And that was it. So it's been the first time I've done a conference in a long time. I deliberately stopped doing conferences, to be honest with you, because I found them, I didn't really have anything new to say, I felt. And this one I did this time because of the Neil and the relationship we have, and because I want to do this, I have a whole load of new information I want to put out there. So I will see you all in Preston in Halloween weekend.
Saturday, that's October the 30th and 31st, next weekend, this weekend coming.
Yeah,
that's fantastic. I'm really looking forward to it, and I'm so glad you can come because you're a mystery guest.
Yeah, I was the mystery. I think some people don't figure that out, though. I think
I know they did. Some people just said, "I know who it is." Yes. Well, I kept it quiet as much as I could.
Well, we didn't know, to be fair. You asked me a long time ago, but the situation in Ireland and the travel thing, we just didn't know what was possible. So now we do, and it is possible. So all systems are go.
And I think you're going to be covering folklore and sites associated.
Yeah, ever since I wrote my 2015 book, The Druid Code, I've always been fascinated by where does the folklore of the present or the past and the megaliths and the ancient sites meet? Is there a connection? Does it teach us anything? And sure enough, in some cases there is. In other cases, they have been reimagined for a new folklore, for a particular new generation. And indeed, that still goes on to the present when you think about it. When people talk about things like, well, you see it like shows like Ancient Aliens, they've been reimagined to a new kind of folklore to do with aliens. So this is all, even though you may not necessarily have to agree with these things, they're still important things that tell us things about these megalithic sites and what they mean. So I'll be talking about megalithic sites in Ireland, in Malta, in Sardinia, in Portugal, and in England, and talking about how these new this research has come out in recent years, where they've discovered that folklore and fairy tales are spectacularly ancient because they can trace them through linguistic maps right back through history. So a lot of I will be talking about examples of places around, also Scandinavia, places around Europe in particular, but all other places too, where folklore and the megaliths collide, and what it tells us about the site, the culture, and just how much importance human memory is placed upon such locations. So it should be a really interesting thing. As a fan, I find it a tremendously interesting subject, so I'm sure the audience will too as well.
That's absolutely fascinating, really is, and it's going to fit in so well with the theme of the conference as well. It really is. I really can't wait. So I suppose all that's left to say is how to book if you want to come along and join us. We'll put links below if we can, whatever channel we're on. But if you want to go to megalithictours.com, you'll see a link to the conference page there at the top of the bar, and right at the bottom of the conference page is a button. Press that button and you can book your tickets. And you can also, if you want, you can pay on the day as well. So that's it. So I hope you can come and join us, myself, Thomas, and the rest of us for the conference. It's a really good group, really good crowd as well. You know,
Yeah,
so,
and if I can get the Preston from Ireland with all that's going on, and you live in England, it's dead easy for you. So come on, let's have a lovely time and defy this nonsense and get back to who we are meant to be and what we're meant to
absolutely,
be.
yeah. And
Yeah,
Preston's so easy to get to because it's right in the centre of the country with the roads and the railways. So it's on the main line. Yeah, absolutely. Come and join us. Let's celebrate the freedom we've got, eh? And we'll see you then. Cheers. Hope we can make it.